Chapter 11. Acting in the certain way. Thought is a creative power, an impelling force which causes the creative power to act. Thinking in a certain way will bring good life to you, but you must not rely upon thought alone, paying no attention to personal action. We have not, as of yet, reached the stage of development, even supposing such a stage to be possible, in which mankind can create directly from formless intelligence without nature's processes or the work of human hands. Mankind must think, and our personal action must supplement our thought. By thought you can cause the gold in the hearts of the mountains to be impelled toward you, but it will not mine itself, refine itself, coin itself into double eagles, and come rolling along the road seeking its way into your pocket. Under the impelling and compelling power of the intelligent spirit, our affairs will be so ordered that someone will be led to mine the gold for you. Others' business transactions will be so directed that the gold will be brought toward you. So you must arrange your own business affairs that you may be able to receive it when it comes to you. Your thought and intelligent presence makes all things, animate and inanimate, work to bring you what you want. But your personal activity must be such that you can rightly receive what you want when it reaches you. You are not to treat it as charity, nor to steal it. You must give everyone more in use value than they give you in cash value. Note: be ready to receive, ground tilled, storehouse swept, so to speak. End note. The scientific use of thought consists in forming a clear and distinct mental image of what you want, in holding fast to the purpose to get what you want, and in realizing with grateful faith and trust that you do get what you want. The action of thought in this process is fully explained in the preceding chapters. Your faith, trust, and purpose positively impresses your vision upon formless intelligence, which has the same desire for more life that you have. And this vision, received from you, sets all the creative forces at work in and through their regular channels of action, but directed toward you. It is not your part to guide or supervise or micromanage the creative process. All you have to do with that is to retain your vision, stick to your purpose, and maintain your faith, trust, and gratitude. But you must act in a certain way so that you can receive what is yours when it comes to you, so that you can meet the things you have in your picture and put them in their proper place as they arrive. You can readily see the truth of this. When things reach you, they may be in the hands of others who may ask an equivalent for them. And you can get what is yours by giving the other person what is theirs. Your pocketbook is not going to be transformed into a Fortunatus' purse, which shall always be full of money without effort on your part. This is the crucial point in this process, right here where thought and personal action must be combined. There are many people who set the creative forces in action by the strength and persistence of their desires, but who remain arrested because they do not provide for the reception of the thing that they want when it comes. By thought, the thing you want is brought to you, By action, you receive it. Note, part of life is figuring out what and who is worth your time, your thought, and your attention. End note. Whatever your action is to be, it is evident that you must act. You cannot act in the past. It is essential to the clearness of your mental vision that you dismiss the past from your mind. You cannot act in the future, for the future is not here yet. You cannot tell how you will want to act in any future contingency or until that contingency has arrived. Again, you cannot tell how you will want to act in any future contingency until that contingency has arrived. Just because you are not in the right business or the right environment now, do not think that you must postpone action until you get into the right business or environment. Spend no time in the present taking thought as to the best course in possible future emergencies. Have faith and trust in your and formless intelligent presence's ability to meet any emergency when it arrives. Put your whole mind into present action. If you are ever to begin to make ready for the reception of what you want, begin now. You cannot act where you are not. You cannot act where you have been, and you cannot act where you are going to be. You can act only where you are. Do not bother as to whether yesterday's work was well done or ill done. Do today's work well. Do not try to do tomorrow's work now. There will be plenty of time to do that when you get to it. Do not try by occult or mystical means to act on people or things that are out of your reach. Do not wait for a change of environment before you act. Get a change of environment by action. You can so act upon the environment in which you are now as to cause yourself to be transferred to a better environment. Hold with faith, trust, and purpose the vision of yourself in the better environment, but act upon your present environment with all your heart and with all your strength and with all your mind. Hold to the one vision of what you want and act. Do not cast about seeking some new thing to do or some strange, unusual, or remarkable action to perform as a first step toward getting and obtaining a good life. It is probable that your actions, at least for some time to come, will be those you have been performing for some time past, but you are to begin now to perform these actions in the certain way, which will surely bring you good life. If you are engaged in some business and feel that it is not the right one for you, do not wait until you get into the right business before you act. Do not feel discouraged or sent down in lament because you are misplaced. No human has ever been so misplaced but that they could find the right place. And no one ever became so involved in the wrong business but that they could get into the right business. Hold the vision of yourself in the right business with the purpose to get into it and the faith and trust that you will get into it and are getting into it, but act in your present business. Use your present business as the means of getting a better one, and use your present environment as the means of getting into a better one. Your vision of the right business, if held with faith, trust, and purpose, will cause the formless intelligent presence to move the right business toward you, and your action, if performed in a certain way, will cause you to move toward the business. If you are an employee or wage earner and feel that you must change places in order to get what you want, do not project your thought into space and rely upon it to get you another job. It will probably fail to do so. Hold the vision of yourself in the job you want, while you act with faith, trust, and purpose on the job you have, and you will certainly get the job you want. Your faith, your vision, your trust will set the creative force in motion to bring it toward you, and your action will cause the forces in your environment to move you towards the place you want. In closing this chapter, we will add another statement to our syllabus. There is an intelligent presence from which all things are made, and which, in its original state, permeates, penetrates, and fills the inner spaces of the universe. A thought in this intelligence produces the thing that is imagined by the thought. Mankind can form things in our thought, and by impressing our thought upon formless intelligence, can cause the thing we think about to be created. In order to do this, we must pass from the competitive to the creative mind. We must form a clear mental picture of the things we want and hold this picture in our thoughts with the fixed purpose to get what we want, and with unwavering faith, trusting that we do get what we want, closing our mind against all that may tend to shake our purpose, dim our vision, or quench our faith. That we may receive what we want when it comes, mankind must act in our present environment.